Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. Sitting down once again with Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 3 this time, which is the final episode of Before the Storm. There is a bonus episode though, so I will probably be back for one more episode as well. So kind of picking up where we left off in episode 2, some of the key events were we went and basically got Drew's drug money to basically act as a collector on that. And then he asked us to stay behind and take care of Mikey when somebody else showed up for the money as well. So that meant Drew got his butt kicked and basically got taken to the hospital. We went and filled in The Tempest because one of the actors couldn't make it to the show in time. They eventually made it, but we had to step on for at least one scene as Ariel in The Tempest, which was very reminiscent for me as a lifelong Final Fantasy 3/6 fan of going on in the opera as Celeste. So that was very fun, kind of getting to combine my love of course, video games and theater. And then the big bombshell that we got really at the end of the episode is that the mystery woman that we saw Rachel's father with was actually Rachel's mother. Not his mistress, though still kind of his mistress. So that was kind of dropped on us at the episode's end, and we're going to see where the story goes from there here in the finale. Worth noting, obviously, in the intro kind of scene here, that the fire that has been raging since the end of the first episode is seemingly out and in its kind of smoldering status. So, yeah, let's hop in and see what lies in store in the episode 3, Hell is Empty.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I always forget that it does these recaps.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
Oh yeah, and Chloe got suspended.
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Dun dun dun.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again. What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again, and again, and again, to keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel, I think I need to lie down.
It's a fucking dickish thing to say. So this is awkward for Chloe to just still be here. So I'm gonna find this group message now that the whole thing's been sent. Okay, group SMS. Okay. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest Cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. Without you, there would have been no show. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Ain't happening. Oh, and now we got backstory on Sarah and David. So we got all the Polaroids filled in now. Let's see. Definitely did not check in on some of these more recent Max messages, so let's just kind of pick up here, right? Yeah. Max, I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James's on the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene so we could escape. How about that? Turns out Rachel couldn't sit back without letting her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of our goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full Destructicon on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals makeout woman. Mind equals blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Alright, so that's clearly from the end of last episode, but still. Sure, let's
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
The Divine Comedy. Sure.
The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
We looked at this in the last episode, the how to incognito tab, how to clear browser history, and then a day of nothing.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
Sure, just go ahead and look at this guy's files.
Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew. Then again, so is Frank.
Yeah. Seems right.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
So...
Wonder what James is thinking right now.
So this is awkward.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
I can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than
Don't tell her you saw her.
Right now.
Don't tell him you
Is
saw her
this where
coming
you
out of
asked me
Frank's
to
RV.
manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Holy
Good
shit.
table.
Rachel completely destroyed that table.
So how are you, Mrs.
I can't
Rose?
even imagine how she must be feeling.
Rose, Mrs. Amber.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose.
Do you need any
Do
help?
you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago. Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
Well, no, she's not now. Totally taken that.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Okay, so now let's get the broom.
Here you go.
Thank you. I I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
I don't know.
You're
I think
welcome
it's just
to stay here as long as you need to.
The performance of both the parents feels like almost too muted for like the stakes of what's going on. Like they're like almost too dry to be just so nonchalant and casual about it. And like I mean there's clearly like a note of like, hey, be sad as you're saying these things, but it just doesn't, it's not ringing true to my ear. So it's like very jarring. It's getting so much of that vibe.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her. The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember, you are loved. Before all else, be armed. Machiavelli.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained. Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone. Makes sense that Rachel needs two signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on. This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No? I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird. Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. At least she'll have something from tonight. I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
This feels like super weird.
That's the one.
Where do babies come from? Show and tell.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Hey, Rachel.
I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course. Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point?
They are real. They're just traveling back in time.
It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone. The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Back in Dreamland with Dad. Oh, we're going back to the play as well.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go? Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are
some of my favorite memories.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure? Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about stories told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying fuck all.
Close enough.
Nailed it.
I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
I don't know if we needed the blood splatter on the ground there, but okay. Oh, fuck you, Victoria Chase.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this. Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
Price.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
Jeez, would you relax? I have it with me, okay?
I'm coming to get it right now.
I have a favor to ask you. I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours. And bring the fucking money.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess. What am I getting myself into? Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
Let's see, what's the message I missed from the mom? I miss you. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe. I miss you, Chloe. I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. And Rachel. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? What? I'm a good kisser? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit. Yep, still at my house, just showering and grabbing tools for the truck. So, meet at junkyard. I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. And let's see. Max, when you think about it, it's kind of amazing that anyone ever trusts anybody about anything. Take the stars, for example. We learn all these things about them in school, but no one bothers to tell us the most important fact of all. Some of them are dead. Before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. Yet somehow Rachel trusts me with the most important thing in her world, finding her real mom. She didn't ask me right away. At first, she didn't even want to talk. It was kind of like the junkyard a couple days ago. This time I didn't freak out on her. I gave her space. Here's something you never learned, Max. When someone you care about is hurting, you do anything you can to be there for her, even if that means making the stars shine in her bedroom. That's how I got Rachel to open up and ask me about finding her mom. I told her I think I can do it. If I can reach Frank and get the truck running, we have a chance. Chloe, conjurer of stars.
Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry. Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home. Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
Why? He's a fucking asshole. That's like his whole thing.
Sorry, Ward. I've got a real ride to fix up now. If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking. Better than nothing.
I don't think that is, but okay, sure.
You're welcome, plant. Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo. California, huh? Would be cool to see where Rachel grew up. Figures.
Sarah Gearhart. Winchester High School gives Fisher Award to Sarah Gearhart. March 16th, 1989. Each year, Winchester High School grants the Fisher Award, named after famous explorer Robert Fisher, to the student who best... That's about it. Try another search.
What?
Victoria Chase commented on a photo you're tagged in. Oh, goody.
Nice to see my work is appreciated.
Ah, okay. Just in case you needed more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. So that's what girls take forever doing in the bathroom. Mad respect. No one asked you, Trevor. Burn. Wow, Chloe, that was classy.
A further layer of nuance.
Review.
Nathan almost pissed himself.
Blackwell's The Tempest takes Shakespeare by storm. Last night, The Tempest was reborn upon Blackwell Academy's outdoor stage. The unique and bold direction of Travis Keaton gave the show an updated feel, typically absent from overdone classic works. Stellar in the lead role, the young Rachel Amber commanded the stage just as Prosper herself commands the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott as Caliban. This promising young actor's weak, anxious, trembling interpretation of the enslaved monster added a further layer of nuance, severely underappreciated by the teenage crowd.
Thou art an idiot.
Yet the real star tonight was, in the role of Ariel, was newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Miss Amber's Prosper surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Miss Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prosper refused Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Miss Price's authentic astonishment. 5 stars.
Whoa. Skip's in a band?
Don't quit your day job. An interview with Skip Matthews, Pisshead frontman. Arcadia Bay Online News. Following the sudden popularity of your song Nothing Wrong, what's next for Pisshead? Well, for the moment, we're still taking things slowly. So we shouldn't hold our breath for a full Pisshead album on the horizon? One day, but for now, I'm still working my day job. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do in order to keep the dream alive, even if it seems like it's holding you back. Yeah, I did not. One of the prompts I got, or one of the things at the end of the first episode was like, did you listen to Skip's song? And I did not, so oops. Did not know that was a thing.
I wonder if that's the universe where Dad's alive and Rachel has 3 happy parents. Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave. I'm about to rack up a lot more absences.
Indeed. Let me see. Oops. So, like, it's weird that Elliot didn't, like, respond to Chloe having been in the show last night. Given that he's, like, totally crushing on her and stuff, but...
Is Mom playing music? Huh.
Oh, there's Victoria Chase. So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now? Yep. I've had it with the school. Nobody gave a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Because now you're alone and regret being a bitch to me? Ugh, that's not true. How dare you? Anything in here I can,
I remember this.
graffiti-fy?
Mom left it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day? Shit.
Yeah, probably would have been.
Can I just give that to Mom again for Mother's Day?
Oh, they didn't even put the dad's picture back in here?
David really is moving in.
Because I definitely put that up on the dresser like 2 episodes ago.
Sports cars are really good for
Hitting on chicks.
hitting on chicks.
Why am I looking back in here?
So if I
that's where
put
they
this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell? wonder who gave this to Mom.
Putting your foot down. Fuck you, David. Eat shit.
Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine? Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here. Gross. Lots of washcloths. No towel. Score. Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it. Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot water, don't let me down.
Hey, it's the Chloe we know from the first one.
New clothes. What do I feel like wearing on this easy ass day?
I definitely feel like I should take the outfit from that I borrowed from. Yeah, dig that, but yeah, let's see what else we got in the bonus outfits or whatever. Oh, those are just the same ones that I could have done. Oh, I did not mean to pick one of those. I meant to do the back. Whichever. Hey, Jane Doe. That was definitely one of the outfits I could wear in True Colors. That was like one of the bonus outfits. Bird skull, Square Enix member, and now I got a dragon, we got a skull. Yeah, no, we're gonna stick with the cone of fire. Hell yeah.
Alright, one last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Yep, guess we've already checked out everything in here. to deal with fucking David.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe.
Wish her a happy Mother's Day.
Coming home
Shut the
was
fuck
a
up,
smart
David.
decision.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
If it isn't, I'm an asshole who's going to leave forever.
Mom.
I don't want to hear it. And we know, based on the main Life is Strange game, that that's not what he's going
I
to say.
don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really?
That come after you ransacked
What does
my
that
room?
mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be.
The idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
Well, this sounds like it's doomed to fail, but hey, kudos for trying.
Chloe.
What? I really meant it. Good job. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
All right. Play nice.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close. Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right, all right. What the hell?
David moves quick.
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox? Come on. Work with me here. Damn it! Better. But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast.
Chloe, this is David. Did my mom give you my number? Yes, she did. I noticed you took your father's toolbox. Are you working on a project? Sort of. What kind of project? Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. I'm glad to see you're taking an interest in something. Keep it up.
Just need to find the right tool for each problem.
Got some.
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up sometime before I was born. At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
Stan Stanwyck here, and we've got a special treat for all you Sunday Funday listeners out there. Live in Seder Studios, Skip Matthews, lead singer of Piston, one of the Bay's hottest new bands. Say hi to the
This
fans,
thing
Skip.
is going to the fuck up.
Hi, fans.
Now, Skip, I understand you work as a security guard at Blackwell Academy. Is that
The
true?
fuck-a-majig.
Yeah. That's true.
Keeping the kiddies
This
safe by
connection
day
is
and melting
pretty
their
shaky.
faces off by night.
I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
Yeah, something like that.
Fantastic. We're about
This
to play
thing
a brand new
seems
track from
pretty
Piston.
gunked up.
You haven't heard these guys yet. What I want you to do is crank that stereo up as loud
I
as it
think I
goes.
should move
If
on to
anyone
something
complains,
else.
what do you tell them, Skip?
This had rules?
Nailed it.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it? The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap.
Okay, so we got.
I can
Screwdriver and
definitely see
pliers.
some problems.
Let's use the wrench. to-
Not helping.
Okay, not using the wrench for that. Use the wrench on this thing. There we go.
Much better.
Okay, so I'll use the pliers for the battery post.
There. Fits like a deadly electric glove.
We'll use the screwdriver to clean the gunk out of the fuel filter. Well, I guess we'll just blow the fuel filter.
Maybe.
Ew.
Sick.
Yep, I can totally graffiti with that.
What do I see?
A line.
Oh. Fine.
Alright, so now we'll use the screwdriver on this thing to clean out the gunk.
That should help keep shit distributed. Well, fuck.
Sunday, May 9th. Culmination remains active, moderate to heavy smoke expected, limit outdoor activity. So we need to reattach that, I guess?
Go back from whence you came. Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
We gotta get the old part from Dad's car. Morbid. But hey, it's the dream.
Please, I need you.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Hey, Junkyard Queen, where are you at? Hey, holy shit, your hair, it's so badass. I was gonna say hot, but yeah, badass too. Interesting choice in shirt too. Thought you'd like it. It involves fire. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck. No way. Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
It's right here. Obviously, I was gonna give it to you. You don't have to be such a dick about it.
You heard what happened to Drew, right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Don't fucking touch her.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me, but if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing? Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you, but he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
She's a friend. An old family friend.
This chick doesn't have any family or any friends.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense. This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
We know.
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool.
Uh-oh.
No need to get crazy.
I don't know what you're thinking, but piece of plywood not gonna go great against a knife.
Rachel! Damon! What the fuck? Chloe! Go! Now!
Hold on. Shit. Shit. Hey! Hold on, okay? Rachel? No. No. I'm not losing you.
Well, that took a turn I wasn't expecting.
Don't
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She's out of surgery, and now she's resting. Chloe, what happened?
I don't know. Everything happened so fast. That guy you have a file on. Damon Merrick. Why does he hate you so much?
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
So, I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter, he wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
I called her Rachel. And he figured it out from there.
It's not your fault. What happened next?
Damon had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not
You didn't,
your
though.
fault.
You got her in the truck.
Frank
You got her to the
held him
hospital.
off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream, but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth.
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my department's been after him for some time. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have. Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey.
Steph, how's Drew?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely. I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up. Yeah. Are these all firefighters? Mom brought so many of these home when Dad died, and not a single one described how I felt. Come on. Not that I have any coins anyway. Oh man. Jackpot.
No, you don't need to slam it just for a candy bar.
Shit. I know those guys.
This doesn't look like the maternity wing.
You think? Ugh. If you're this useless now, what are you gonna do at 3 a.m. when the baby needs...
There's a sign for the prenatal class.
Great. I guess that's your contribution for today.
Ugh. Those people suck. Frank's business must be booming. Shit. I really hope he's okay. I wonder if Damon Merrick classifies as a biohazard. He's definitely human waste. Sean Prescott. What's he writing to the hospital about? Is this for real?
One of your current patients is Andrew North, a student at Blackwell. As a physical safety of its students is a core responsibility of any school, Blackwell has failed Mr. North in this instance. I would therefore like to personally, and I stress anonymously, cover his medical expenses. If I may be of assistance in speeding the process, do not hesitate to contact me. Ah, okay. Trying to cover their ass, I guess.
Is this Drew's room?
All right, then. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. North.
That's me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Drew?
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs. Now, Drew's hurt, of course. But, I'm between jobs, so got plenty of time to visit. You know?
Yeah.
Hold on. You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now. I have a question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately. Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important. Do you know if anything's going on with them?
No. Sorry. This weekend was actually the first time I really hung out with them.
That's all right. I appreciate that you've been keeping my boys company. Drew's got so many hopes for himself riding on that knee. It seems like he's been even more driven lately. I think my work situation's disappointed him. Both of them. Actually, in different ways. Sorry I'm laying all this on you. I've been trying to keep it light in there.
That's okay.
Nice of you to listen. Do me a favor. Don't worry either of them with... Oh, excuse me.
Hey!
You made it.
Oh. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Drew. How's your knee doing? Do they think it's gonna heal?
I'm not sure actually. It's too early to tell.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Love the hair, by the way.
Pretty cool.
I figured it might fit with my new barbarian look. You know, war paint.
Awesome.
Nerds.
Hey, any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
Rachel's stable. She'll probably wake up soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
What happened?
She got stabbed in the arm by Demon fucking Merrick.
Seriously? It wasn't because of me, was it?
No, not at all. If anything, I should have thought about what happened to you before getting Rachel involved.
That's crazy.
Fuck that guy. I wish I could get my hands on him.
Drew, chill out, okay?
I'm headed out. Everything okay in here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't have too much fun now. Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
See ya, Pops.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Damon. Rachel's gonna be up soon. Should probably head over when I'm ready. Ooh, I want to eat that right now. Those must be from Steph's parents. Damn, Drew looks really low.
Hey. Sorry for losing it there. It's nice of you to come by.
Yeah, no problem. Easier than you coming to me.
You know what? I'm kinda tired.
Oh, right. I'll leave you alone.
Oh, it seems like it'd be a perfect thing for me to graffiti.
Look at that. Wells being nice for a change.
Drew, I'd like to express my deepest condolences for your injuries. I strive to make Blackwell a safe and welcoming place for all students. I realize now that in many ways I have failed to do that. I want you to know that the students and faculty are rooting for your speedy recovery. Your absence will be felt by all here at Blackwell. I have made sure that your coaches are ready to accommodate any recovery needs you may have. As for the matter that you were injured on Blackwell grounds, I can't help but feel personally responsible. I've begun to look for a new security personnel. If there is anything I can do to make you feel more safe upon your return, please do not hesitate to let me know. Aw, did we get Skip fired?
I wonder if Drew will ever play again.
Hey Drew, sorry to hear about your leg. We're really going to miss your talent and leadership out on the field for the duration of recovery. Rest up, let me know if you need anything. Coach McKenna.
I think the football team needs thicker helmets.
Heard you lost your balls. Congrats on your vasectomy.
Definitely too many concussions.
Now you can play without fear. You missed the worst biotest ever. Save me some painkillers. Clearly.
It's nice that Mikey and Steph seem to be staying here all day.
Drew's been in a lot of pain today. Drew's been in a lot of pain today.
I bet.
That'll be an interesting read.
What do you think you're doing?
You don't want that pudding, right? I'll take it off your hands for you.
Over my dead body.
Wonder if a little friendly competition will cheer Drew up. Let's see if I can convince Drew that I need the pudding more than he does.
To succeed in back talk, listen to your opponent and choose related.
Good thing we're in a hospital, because they'll know exactly what to do with your corpse.
Oh.
You don't scare me, Chloe Price.
Come on, Drew. Have I ever let you down?
Yeah, I didn't pick that right at all.
Yes. Now you can watch me eat this.
Eat your feelings?
I get it. You eat your feelings. Whatever stops the tears, man.
If you loved pudding as much as I do, you might understand.
Something,
if you love something,
let it go.
Let it go. It's the noble thing to do.
No. That's something losers say.
Losers weepers.
Who are you calling a loser? I'm not the one who lost the use of my leg.
Damn, Chloe.
She went there.
Harsh. Oh, shit.
Damn, Chloe. That was cold.
Two things are best served cold. That pudding, and what I'll do to you if you don't let me have it.
She's not gonna quit, is she?
Okay. I give in. We can share it.
All right. But don't get used to it.
Sucker.
Why are you even in my room?
So good.
This is such a weird move.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, at least we made him smile a little bit. Hey, there we go. Now I
Hey.
can graffiti.
Can I sign your cast?
Go for it.
Something encouraging. But not too encouraging.
Still alive.
There you go.
If your life sucks, it means you're still alive. Chloe Price.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime.
Alright, so we made him feel a little better.
You're pretty scary, Chloe.
In a good way.
In the best way.
It's nice that Mikey and Steph seem to be staying here all day.
Alright, I mean, I wanted to play with you guys again, but I guess not. Guess that's cool. Whatever. Guess I'll just peace out.
All right. I'm gonna head out.
It was really great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Next time, you better bring me a snack.
Next time, for sure.
Oh, and Chloe?
Yeah?
Tell Rachel we're rooting for her.
You bet.
Chloe, this is Mr. Amber. Rachel's just waking up. I'm sure she'd love to see you. Thanks. I have no idea what room she's in.
Just heard the fireworks.
Those guys look exhausted.
You mean it's controlled?
No, it's completely out.
Unless you get stabbed.
Eating the right foods keeps you healthy and happy.
Everything about this fire is.
Hey.
Chloe, I can't even express thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm a wreck. I stepped out to get some air. Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her. Your hair. I almost didn't notice it.
Oh. Yeah. It's not a big deal.
I bet Rachel loves it. I can't imagine what I would do if we lost her.
Me too.
You've grown so close, haven't you?
Yeah. It's weird to think we just met a few days ago.
When you meet someone who changes everything, you just know.
Well, hang in there, Mrs. Amber.
I will.
Dad, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
The pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll come back in a little while.
My guardian angel. I saw Steph earlier. She says hey. Steph's so cute, but not as cute as you. Stop. I mean it. Rachel, I'm sorry. What? What for? You're here because of me. Because I choked back there in the junkyard. What? Shut up. You were so fierce and I just froze. God, I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. And you saved my life. You saved my life. I almost lost you. I can't believe I almost... You're not getting rid of me that easy. Good. Happy that your dad's here. I mean... I'm still mad at him for everything he's done. But it felt so good to lean on him. He's my dad, you know? I felt completely safe. Like on Mount Hood. Would you do something for me? Anything. Sarah. My mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her. I figured you would. I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay. But if she is, will you find her, please? You really want this. don't you? I do, Chloe. I really do. Then, of course, whatever it takes. I bet my dad has her number. Maybe in his office. Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722.
To your dad's office? 0722.
Yeah. My birthday.
I'll find her, Rachel. And then I'll tell her how fucking cool you are.
Thank you, Chloe. For everything.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey! Wait. Your hair, it's different.
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
Sorry I bailed on seeing The Tempest with you. The whole thing just sort of happened.
No, not a problem at all. So, what's going on with you?
I don't even know where to start. At the moment, I'm here for Rachel.
What? Rachel's here? What happened?
I think she's keeping that private for now. She's okay, though.
Well, that's good. God, I guess I'll stop by after I see Drew.
She probably wants privacy.
Oh. Right, of course. Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know. I won't judge.
I'll make sure to keep you posted. Right now, I'm here to take care of Rachel.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately, right?
So what?
So, obviously, something is going on.
I swear, man. Everything's really okay.
Okay. I trust you. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Thanks. Anyway, see you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
So now we're going to go break and enter.
Hello?
Who would be here? You just saw them at the hospital.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that can help. It's the big one.
Definitely not something you think of when you think of Los Angeles, but okay. Max, I think I want a tattoo. Yeah, I know, it's permanent, right? That's the thing, though, it's not. Not really, because we're not permanent at all. Funny how much simpler life seems when you keep that in mind. Like my hair. I wanted to see what it would look like blue, so I did. It looks awesome. One day, I'll make it all blue. And if I don't like it then, so what? It'll all fall out eventually. See how that works? You know what else isn't permanent? David. Fucker searched my room when I was away and then gave the world's lamest apology. He tried to connect with me about his dead friend, which, fine, A for effort, I guess. Eventually I got out of there and headed to the garage, which David is transforming into his own personal asshole cave. At least I got what I came for, Dad's toolbox. I bet he would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride. Off to the junkyard to see if I can get that truck working. I know it's far from permanent, but here's hoping that beast has a little more life in it. Chloe, the impermanent marker. Max, you ever notice how people in hospitals are always whispering? I think it's because hearing our own voices makes everything feel much more real somehow, like writing it down. Weird how only a few hours ago I was the one bringing something broken back to life. I almost can't believe I was able to fix up the truck. I took it for a joyride around the junkyard before Rachel showed up. We chatted for a bit, then shit got crazy. And by crazy, I mean Damon Merrick, the psychopath who's super interested in Rachel's bio mom and dad for some reason. He and Frank arrived, demanding to know what we were doing. Before we could find out why, he pulled out a knife and stabbed Rachel. I might have been able to stop him if I acted quicker, but I just froze if it weren't for Frank. A blazing car ride later, and I'm here at the hospital, wishing I could make myself believe this isn't really real. Chloe, the much too real. P.S. I hope Frank's okay. Max, I don't think you can know how you feel about someone until you've almost lost them. Until you sit in a hospital waiting room, frozen in place, yet somehow falling, silently, desperately pleading to hear their voice, touch their hand, make them laugh. Then you know. It was weird being with Rachel's dad, and actually kind of nice. We were on the same team suddenly, and none of the other shit mattered. I think I can see why Rachel loves him. Got to check in on Drew, spend some time with him and Mikey. I even cheered Drew up by stealing his pudding. Win-win. After what felt like forever, Rachel woke up. Even with everything that's happened, she's still so focused on finding her mother, so I am too. Here's the plan. I'm gonna ding around James' office, find whatever I can about her, and track her down so they can meet. I don't care how tough it might be. Chloe, the bounty hunter.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom. Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
How did I just find a key I didn't know I was looking for?
Sweet. A secret key. Now to find the secret lock.
Hey Chloe, thanks again for visiting. Drew's been so much happier since you came by. He says good luck out there. Thanks, good luck to him too. Chloe? Yeah. You're stronger than anything. Hope so. I know there's the locked drawer.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Sheldon Pike. I do not remember who Sheldon Pike was. I mean, sure. Trying to do this whole stealthily, but sure, let's graffiti. Let's leave a trail that we were here. What an idiot.
More sherry. Pro tip. When digging for secrets, try the DA's computer. Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
James, this is enough. When you told me at the park you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood your need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of a way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have a right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke with agrees, but more importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. It's kind of
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory. James sure keeps lots of files on people.
Yeah, let's open up this mystery door.
Welcome to Shadyville. Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? That's so messed up.
To my Rachel, my name is Sarah, and I am your biological mother. First thing you should know about me is that giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I have been battling with ever since. That battle has taken everything from me, most importantly you. But now I am at a place where I know I can be a part of your life. It is more than I deserve, I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. I love you very much, and I hope to meet you soon. Love, Sarah. Okay, just as a design note, I have an issue with how they didn't make the lines of the text match up with the lines of the paper. Who writes, "My name is Sarah, and I'm your biological letter" on a line, and then on the next line of the thing, they're writing just straight in the middle of the line. Yeah, it's just Dearest Rachel, I hope it's all right for me to write again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay. It really is. I feel like I have so much to catch up on, you know? I don't remember much of my life. It's a symptom of the choices I've made. So much is lost. Except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that somehow made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, clear as a summer day. I was so afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you, that I would screw you up the way I screwed up so much of my life. Now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I'm sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to. With all my might, I want to. Love, Sarah. Beautiful Rachel, I read somewhere, maybe a fortune cookie, that you can never step in the same river twice. It's probably you saw the movie Pocahontas. Because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? I try to picture you reading these letters. I wonder what your reactions are, how I might seem to you, this mystery mother. I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you are ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this. That's okay. James is protective of you, just as I would be. But he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was the problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him, or the life he wanted to give you. I knew it then, even when he didn't. I know we can never have the same relationship we should have, but I hope we can have something new together. I hope it so much. All my love, Sarah.
The Sarah in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
James, I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decisions should belong to her? Everything I've done over the past year has been to prove to you that I am ready to be in Rachel's life. I've gone through rehab, I am in recovery, and I am no longer in need of money or assistance. I know I can be a positive influence for her. I'm coming to Arcadia Bay in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you will give me a fair chance to prove myself to you, and hopefully to Rachel too. You would love my life once. Please don't take this away from me. Sarah. From Kosterman and Shapiro Family Law, cease and desist. Dear Mr. Amber, I represent Sarah Gearhart, lawful mother of Rachel Amber and petitioner for partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please take notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith to any and all lawful petitions by parents to reestablish contact with their children. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand that you cease and desist from unlawfully denying contact between Sarah Gearhart and Rachel Amber. You are now considered to be on notice that continuing refusal will result in a petition for suit under Oregon Family Law Statute 42-4B, Tillamook County Family Services. This letter constitutes your final notice on this matter.
So, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her.
Yeah.
Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
How convenient.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Scrolling all the way back up, says from like a few weeks ago. Told you can help me with my problem. This is him reaching out to somebody else. Crossing the line, eh? Let's talk. We'll call tonight. I found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm gonna need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax. I've got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? This is from today. How's your daughter? You know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. So that's Damon.
James is working with Damon Merrick?
What a dick.
This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah? Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Told you she came at me. It was self-defense. Besides, pretty sure you still need me. It's simple. Either you do what I want or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not?
Shit. What do I say?
I know you're new at this, so I'll give you a pass. Don't fuck with me. Let's see proof of the evidence.
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. James sure keeps lots of files on people. Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
The evidence is probably gonna be the. Oh, maybe it's. I guess maybe it's. Oh, yeah, that looks like evidence.
This must be what Damon was talking about. Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? Huh. If TV has taught me anything, these babies will be swimming in DNA.
Place found, Thomas Lumber.
Could this be the evidence? Damon and knives seem like a solid bet. Did Damon really shoot someone? Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Why are you sending me this shit? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so it wasn't that. So you want the casings, probably. The hell? I didn't shoot anything. Anyone? What are you trying to pin on me? Oh yeah, let's go with that. All right, fine. It's the fucking glove. Yeah, and now you fucking destroy it. Why are you so bad at this? I'll get right on that.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe.
What was this? After verbal... Ah, there it is. So if I had read this first, after verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m. and an officer arrived on the scene 10:38. Victim was taken to a hospital. A bystander who requested to remain anonymous named Damon Merrick as the assailant. When was this? This was in April?
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
I can just burn the glove there. Yeah, I mean that's definitely an option I have. I guess, sure. Destroying evidence, not great, Chloe. It definitely feels like you could have maybe done like a fake glove burning. Why would you?
Better not touch that again.
You've taken care of it. Good. Since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. Sorry, Chief, but I think you're gonna do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
Planning supper, what time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Sweetheart, we don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome to. I just can't tonight, sorry. Chloe, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, love you. Love you too.
So I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
Okay, well, we've got like the files on different people.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
He's been very cooperative. No missed check-ins. Alright.
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Okay, there's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge. Okay, if I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right. I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him. This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude. Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about? Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank. Feels a little weird having this guy's records at my fingertips.
Yeah, we'll just go with douchey douche.
Payment? Fuck. Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be? Sarah's. This looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night. I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Jesus.
Holy shit. That must be thousands of dollars. No wonder Damon wants it so bad. Fuck, that's Sarah. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Good lord, is he fucking, like, just trying to get her killed? Yeah, I'll be right there. Better hurry, this chick's starting to get on my nerves.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing? Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey!
The
Elliot.
fucking hell?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did he really just follow me here? Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
I can't talk much about it. It has to do with Rachel's mother. Her real mother.
And that explains you breaking into the DA's home and having this?
Believe it or not, yes.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get suspended.
This guy is just like
Rachel was there for
up
me.
the ranks.
She did
against
everything
David
she
for the
could to
worst
protect me.
character in this game.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
That's
You don't
not counting the guy
understand.
that like
You
stabs
weren't there.
people.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
God, look, I'm sorry I ditched you for the play, but
This isn't about that.
Yeah, it is.
seriously, man, you need to shut the fuck up before.
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an
Nothing is going
amazing
to
actress,
happen with
and
us,
I don't mean
Elliot.
on stage. She's fake. You're real, and I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise, no one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout, hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Dude, you know you sound a little stalkerish right now.
Stalking is defined as repeated unwanted interactions. How long have my interactions been unwanted?
I mean, like always.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now, for once.
Look, I'm sorry, but I really need to go.
Why did you make me do that? Can't you just listen to me?
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me. We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
You mean here, specifically? Like, the Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're the one who's
Oh,
keeping
shit.
me here. At the Arcadia Bay DA James Amber's house.
Well, that was like a failure.
You're acting strange. What's going on?
What? Nothing.
What are you? Ugh, you bitch! Can't you see I just want to help you? You're going to assault me now? That's how far you'll go to protect Rachel? This is what I'm talking about.
No! You idiot!
What the fuck?
Better run, dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
Well, that's a lot of explaining. Burned down. Isn't that what happened in the fire? I guess we are going into like just the burn. Oh, that was an explanation enough for you. Some fucking truck.
So much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah?
did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
I just don't know anymore. That's what makes it so horrible. James Amber, the perfect dad, and James Amber, the scheming asshole, would act exactly the same around Rachel.
Oh, sweetheart, you're a terrible liar, so I couldn't have been much better, right? Would you love me less?
I guess it depends on what it was.
That's the trouble, sweetheart. The truth's risky. And the idea of you loving me even a little less, I don't think I'd ever want to risk that. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
Well, that's a cop-out figment of my imagination.
I wish you'd told me. When you could have.
You don't like the perfect relationship we had?
I wish you'd lived long enough for us to fuck it up. No way. My ride, my tunes.
We don't know what the plan is, Chloe.
Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick?
Like, he's expecting
For Rachel.
the DA to show up.
Am I crazy?
Not you.
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't want me to go?
Nah. I like the company. Besides, you don't want to miss this. Things are about to get real.
Climactic showdown. Like, presumably, because the alarm has gone off, the DA's definitely been, like, alerted to what's going on in the house, so he's probably going to show up in this scene, right? And save the day. Presumably.
Shit. Is that blood? Frank? Frank! Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've got to help Rachel's mom. Where the hell is Sarah?
Don't mess with Damon Merrick.
Don't tell me what to do. Glad to see the bone made it.
How you not gonna let me, like, graffiti over his shit?
Frank's couch is toast.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days. I mean, that'll come in handy. You gotta believe me, I'm not a goddamn snitch. Can I, now that I've got the knife, can I tag it? Yeah, there we go.
I'm not afraid.
No!
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and
and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does he...
Daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to...
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this. Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say...
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up. What the fuck? You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
No.
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Fuck you.
What the fuck? Like, just
Sarah.
a kick to the face?
Rachel. Your daughter.
That went probably as badly as it could have.
Sarah?
Chloe Price.
You know who I am?
Yeah.
I
that's
saw
all I
you in the
dreamed of.
play. You were funny.
Thanks.
Sit.
Sarah. Are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
I think you need help. Let me call someone. Or something.
I need you to listen. What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
Tell me why.
Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
Don't you think the truth matters more?
The truth? What's so great about the truth, Chloe?
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss. A couple of years ago, my best friend left me. Didn't write, didn't call. Like I never existed.
Friends come and go, Chloe.
Not like this. I thought we were gonna be friends forever. I was wrong.
You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
I used to think my dad was perfect. But now I realize he was probably just as messed up as everyone. And it doesn't make me love him any less.
That's a nice thought. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you?
The worst mistake you ever made was giving Rachel up. That's what you said in your letter to her.
You read that.
You don't have to make the same mistake twice.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
Wait. Don't go, Sarah.
I'm done here. Goodbye, Chloe.
So, like, none of that made sense. Like, just how'd she get free or whatever?
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later.
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
How are you feeling? Like I got stabbed? Doc says there'll be a 6 scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order. Fuck yeah. We never actually escaped, did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go? Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Tell her everything. She's been lied to. I don't want to lie to her too. the close of Life is Strange Before the Storm. Definitely a an interesting prequel. Obviously, like knowing where the story goes in original Life is Strange, means some of the stakes weren't as high as they might have been. Like Chloe wasn't in danger, but I think they did a good job of kind of how they focused on the story they wanted to tell. It's kind of this prequel story. Doesn't need to tie into the future elements, and it's definitely now playing this after having played True Colors and Wavelengths. I agree with what a lot of people said about Wavelengths being a good epilogue to this story for those characters that knew Rachel and Chloe that we never really got to see kind of their response to the first game plays out. And even regardless of how the first game plays out, they both clearly knew Chloe, regardless of how Chloe's story ends, they knew Rachel Amber, whose story is more violent in that. Let's go in here, see. It's like 50-50. Is that among... Yeah, so 50-50 among the world told Rachel the truth or the lie. And seemingly also among my friends, a little different, but not too much. So yeah, let's see next. I killed the plant with soda versus killed the plant with neglect. Yeah, that's fair. You accepted David's photograph. Yeah, I was with a lot of people there. I gave Drew's money to Damon. Yeah, I could have. That's interesting to see. Like most people didn't have Drew's money at the start of the day. Interesting. You didn't visit the Norse. You sparred with Drew over pudding. Yeah. So yeah, I'm guessing you played tabletop with Mike. It would have been like if I had intervened in the last one. I guess that's how I could have played tabletop. Didn't donate to the firefighters fund. No, I did not, because I did not have any money at that point. You could donate up to $12.50 if you basically had that, like the money from the beginning of the game, I'm guessing. You revealed to Damon that Thunder was the snitch, who I'm guessing is the actual snitch. But otherwise, you convinced Damon that Sheldon was the snitch. Yeah, I definitely did that one. So, like, Thunder was the bouncer guy? Yeah, I guess that matches. And then, yeah, Rachel met her mother. Cool. All right. Well, that is Life is Strange Before the Storm. Like I said, there's still a bonus episode, little epilogue here. This is just cruel. That's just mean. That's just a mean thing there. Bonus episode, Farewell. Now that you've completed Before the Bay, say goodbye to Arcadia Bay in the bonus episode, Farewell. All right, well, I will have to check that out next time. So yeah, that's Life is Strange Before the Storm. Thank you for joining me. If you caught any of the rest of this Let's Play series. I guess that'll do it for this one. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other. stay nerdy, and be good to each other. There we go.